And welcome back to Couch Co-op. I'm your host, Peasant. Joined here today with Blade Master 12349. We're playing Dark Cloud. And
as always, I have to remember what we're doing.
Well, I believe last time we got stomach.
Yep.
Just got stomach. This is gonna be weird. New setup. We're not on the couch today, ladies and gentlemen. Spoiling the illusion. I know you never would have known if I hadn't said anything.
It's always something, isn't it?
But
Makes it explode.
there were some problems, and the couch is unavailable.
Oh.
And so now, if I wanted to look at you and talk to you, I would be looking away from the mic. It does not sound great. So if I want to talk to you, look away from you.
Oh my god, I can sell the weapons.
Did you not sell the weapons last time?
Well, I didn't think I could.
You didn't even check?
No.
You just start checking stuff. Oh,
Okay.
which... So after you get done from here, we gotta check the village, all the village stuff again. Because we need to stay on that. Because apparently, we don't know how to play this game.
No, I figured it out last time. I figured it out. So... Right. Porch for his cousin's house. Oh, I probably should put it there.
Oh, you can take it back, can't you?
Yeah, let's finish Banboku. No sign yet. We got a bucket. Bone of mysterious giant animal. Okay.
You do left trigger. Is that a different village or?
Yeah, it is, but I don't have anything. So
I saw it there as an option.
Hi, Momo's grandpa wears reindeer mask.
No. That's not even, a person doesn't even go there. People don't go there, apparently.
Guess Kai can just stay homeless.
Yeah,
Pressing.
maybe it's just not revealed yet. Oh, I bet that's where it is.
No, that's a
question
torch.
mark. No, you got question marks. You need to go talk to those people.
Yeah, I know. Gotta place the things down though.
Oh, yeah, that would be useful.
Yo, nope. How am I supposed to put any of this down then?
I don't think the red indicates you can't put it there.
Dude, I've been playing the game. I got it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Golly, I don't want to cramp the whole village together.
I don't think I understand what you're saying when you say it.
I don't want the village to be cramped. Look, here's another house or another thing I gotta put down. Where is it? Watermill.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but I can move this somewhere, right? No.
Watermills usually go in the water. Oh.
Just where it is.
That's a weird place.
Chicken's going nuts. Well 3. Just another well. Okay, so this event at Banboku's place. So we go. Here-ish? There we go.
Oh, is that the watermill? That's noise.
What you got?
What do you have for us, sir?
I'm in the middle of something. Could you come up here for a sec? Lulu, don't climb up there. It's dangerous. Come on down. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was something you were saving for later. I know I ate it, but there's nothing we can do about that now. What'd you eat? Wow, this is bad. Okay.
Alright.
A little bit of a spat going on. Hey, Bone, I ate something of Kalulu's. She got mad at me and climbed way up there. A strange looking thing, and I carelessly ate it. Why would you eat it? You don't have one, do you? It was coiled like a shell and white in color. Oh, and it was really sweet. What?
Is that a Cinnabon?
Candy?
Ah!
That's what the candy's for. Ah, that's it. Kalulu, look at this. I'll give you this if you come down.
Bam!
Here.
Gone, son.
Gee, thanks. Let me return you the favor. Sorry, we don't have much we can give, but please take this anyway. Ointment leaf.
Okay.
That's new. They say in the East you may cure all medicine from this leaf. Seems you're traveling this may come in handy.
Heck
Right.
yeah.
Hey.
Need that. I can't wait for someone to be like, we don't have much, but we can give you this. You were given
Ancient-
the God Sword.
It's like an ancient artifact. Only one of its kind.
Yeah.
Hanging around. Ask the other person. Hang on. Okay, great. Thanks. All right, that's it. Okay, so while I go around and ask, a couple more people, what they want for this village, why don't you tell me about that thing last night?
Oh, well, as much as I love dating these episodes, everything... Alright, so the Switch 2, at time of recording this video, the Switch 2 comes out next week. So anything speculated is gonna get known. So, old news about to be said. This is essentially just a conversation between Blade and I believe you had heard a rumor that the Switch 2 is effectively bricked as it is right now. It has to have like an update from Nintendo or whatever to even turn on. Which I believe stems from somebody that had like a review copy or got a thing early. They said that, it wasn't working and it needed an update from Nintendo or something. But I don't know what's going on with their thing, but that is not the case. There have been several videos that have popped up that Nintendo continues to take down that are like instructional videos on how to turn the Switch 2 on and how to connect it to the shop. It's
Before it's officially out.
before it's officially out, yeah. Some ordinary gamer did a video on this, but no, the console is not bricked in the box.
Okay.
But
Halloween. Oh, now we just have holidays. You believe it?
But in a sense, like, I don't think it's been bad to where the device was inoperable out of the box. But I mean, there's been consoles where you had to have like a day one update for it to, function properly or whatever.
I guess it needed a day one for some reason.
I think around the I think something like the Xbox 360 days or something like that. No, wasn't it? It was the Xbox One, wasn't it? Where they were talking about when they basically first introduced 24-hour, internet access. You need 24-hour internet access for this console to work.
That was Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't go so well.
Yeah. But I mean, that's more normalized, but it's not unheard of for you to have a completely offline experience. You could go pick up a PS5, boot that sucker up with no internet access, and pop in Jedi Knight Jedi Survivor. Play it completely offline. Because apparently, Jedi Knight Jedi Survivor is completely, the PS4 version of it is completely playable on the disc.
That's good.
And that's an EA game. There's a big pause there for when I said EA game.
Well, I mean, sure, but not every EA game is.
That's what I was trying to say. Not every EA game.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, are there other games that boot fine on the disc?
Yeah, I believe a big one is, a big one was Cyberpunk 2077. The entirety of the game is on the disc.
On PS4?
On everything it's released on.
Didn't it infamously run very poorly?
Yeah, no. It's a thing. It's like the entire game is on the disc, but everybody knows how horrible day one 2077 is.
Right.
I don't think it's on. I don't think they ever released physical for PC. I don't know that for sure. But Xbox Series X, PS5, maybe PS4, I don't know. They're the same discs, so probably. You can play Cyberpunk 2077 offline. It's all on the disc. And supposedly they're going to do the same thing with Switch 2.
Right, because they got the whole thing on the cartridge.
Which,
ooh, I get you there.
Hearing some controversy there of everybody was freaking out about how Switch 2 cartridge games were, how it's not like anything else that we've had, because we talk about how we've had games that are essentially just codes on the disc that are a license key for the game, right? And the game's not actually on the disc, right? And
right.
People are saying, and I believe that this is mostly true, people are saying that the Switch 2 cartridges are not like that. That they are literally just a line of numbers. Like they don't have any data on them whatsoever. Which I don't really think that's how that works. I think you have to have some kind of data. I don't know. Let me look into this real quick. Why don't you talk while I figure out this whole cartridge thing?
Well, I've been slowly getting over these enemies, trying to figure out how they work so I don't die or break my weapon. While Peasant talks. It really is a fascinating game. City building, RPG, breakable weapons. This was early 2000s, so I find this game really fascinating to play each time. This part's a little weird. Only the main character can open the balls.
Okay. All right. So, first of all, I would like to put a disclaimer here that I have not done.
Disclaimer.
I have not done a very deep dive. We are, first 2 links on Google.
He went to the second page of Google.
No, that's a deep dive. I went through 1/10 of the first page of Google, okay? What it appears to be is that the cards can contain data because there are key cards which are just gonna have like the number that are the license key, not have the actual game on it. But the Nintendo Switch card is a 64 gig card. Now that's different from the Switch 1, which were different sizes from 1 gig to 32 gig.
Okay.
The Switch 2 card is only offered in...
Only in the one size.
It is only in the one size.
Interesting.
Now...
Is there a specific reason they're doing that?
I would imagine that it's manufacturing costs. I mean, you can just have one cost to mass produce a 64 gig. I'm just speculating. I don't know if that's why for sure.
A terrible person to fight. Yeah. That's terrible. You suck, stomach.
But realistically, I don't know why you would need to offer anything. I mean, I think you should be offering 64 gig as a minimum for any game. I think any respectable... I shouldn't say that.
It's a decent size now.
The vast majority of games are 60 gig. Well, there's an overrun of indie games
that are less than 1 gig.
I think
64 gigs is, below.
Okay, the vast majority of Nintendo games, of Nintendo released games by Nintendo, which is really what Nintendo cares about when they're talking about their hardware, are probably going to be 60 gig games.
Now you've got it. Now you're close.
So.
Oh, okay, sure. I want to open that and not fight the enemy. All right.
I wish we could go back to
the 2000s. I agree.
No, I want to go back to like the 90s.
About that?
No,
maybe.
We'd go back even further. No, it would be like the 90s. I want to go back to where cartridges contained the hardware to play the games.
You want to do what?
I want to go back to having the cartridges have the hardware to play the game.
Yeah.
Because essentially, it didn't work exactly this way. Because obviously, the console had, the necessary hardware to display the graphics and compute the sound and all that kind of stuff. But some cartridges added, different things to accelerate either graphics or whatever else. I guess the biggest one is this cartridge contains a battery so you can save your game file. Right?
Right.
Technically speaking, as far as we've come with technology, you could have a cartridge that, contained the VRAM required for your game. So if you had, which I think would bring the cost of the console down, but the cost of the video games up. Which is the direction that we're already in. Which is the direction that we're already in. I think this would be great for Grand Theft Auto potentially. Because, well, this is what it would be good for. We have a massive problem right now with video RAM. I have a machine that still has a 2060, a 6 gig card, which is borderline you can't play anything that comes out, because 8 gigs is like the minimum required for me. Do you want to play Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? Good freaking luck, because that thing requires just over 6 gigs of video memory. Kill me. What?
You gotta play his stomach on this floor.
Oh.
Means I have to kill these enemies.
So if you think about it, if you had games that didn't require very much video memory, let's say,
Damn it.
Risk of Rain, or no, what are console? I don't even know console games.
Let's see.
What's a low performance console game? Modern
Question.
Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor is not very graphically intense
Oh, sure. I guess we can go with that.
compared to a bunch of other stuff out. So let's say that you had, Jedi Survivor.
Damn it.
And it, on its cartridge or whatever, it just had, 6 gigs of video memory. But then you went and got Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which was the first game that required you to have RTX on. And it had the exact amount, the cartridge itself just had the exact amount of video memory that you needed on it. That would be dope. You could just get 10 gigs of video memory, 8 gigs of video memory. This is wildly inefficient because you could just have a console that has 8 gigs of video memory like we do, and that'll be it or whatever. I don't even know how many gigs of video memory like the PS5 has. How much video memory does the PS5 have? Oh, it's 16 gigs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's wildly more efficient. So we're gonna completely forget that everything that I said over the past 5 minutes.
That's okay. I already was half paying attention because I was trying to deal with the fact that I gotta play his stomach for this level. Oh boy, I don't like how slow stomach is, y'all. This is y'all tell me if this is a bad character to fight with or if it's just me. Because I don't like this. I don't like this, Sam. I am. There we go.
I'm still sitting here trying to think though, because if we're talking about just the memory, I bet that's not as expensive as the rest of the graphical card. So if you were to design a GPU, or just how much is memory, right? It would be the same amount, right? I'm just gonna Google RAM.
Okay, that's one hit.
Yeah, on Amazon, RAM sticks. So if I wanted to get, whoa. Yeah, I can get 64 gigs of that's DDR4. Yeah, probably DDR4. 32, how much for 16 gigs? Okay. I don't feel, you know what? I don't think this is that wildly expensive. It's $37 for 16 gigs of RAM.
I'm not well versed in RAM to price ratio, so I don't know how good that is.
Well, it's a lot more than that. It's a lot more than price ratioing it off of that, because it probably would not even be that expensive, because that is the cost of a heat sink that you don't need, and I don't know. Let's say, for one, I don't think you need the full 60 gigs, right? Because
that was pointless. You douche. Alright. That sucks. This is dumb. I don't like this.
I'm gonna say that potentially the price of a console could go down like $200, but games would go up about $20. So if we had, let's say the PlayStation 5 now costs $300, $350 for the dopest one, but games are now what, $110?
Just whew, that's more than what Grand Theft Auto would even go to.
Wait. PlayStation 5 games are how much?
70?
Oh, there's 70.
Yeah, the new what they're trying to make normal is 80, but we're not having
PlayStation 5 games would go to $90. The console will cost $200 less if we were on a cartridge system where the video memory was baked into the cartridge. This is beyond the realm of hypothetical, because we went away from that kind of technology in the late 90s. We went away from that. And now I don't think any of this technology even really exists anymore. Obviously cartridges still do, but they're just SD cards.
Okay. Stupid base lord. Whack the mole. Whack the mole. Ugh. Get whacked. Yeah, go on. Continue.
I was thinking more into it. I really do love this idea, because I think it would solve a lot of problems.
I mean,
it would solve the space issue as well, because essentially, if you were just selling SSDs, whole hard drives, we already have a format for this, right? But here's the thing.
Ooh.
Well, Call of Duty, right? I did a video on this. Call of Duty is at most, for a single game, 130 gigs, maybe 160 gigs. It's not a 300 gig game. That's like,
holy hell.
You know, that's like 3 different games, right? So the absolute most is 160 gigs for a single game. I don't think that's true. I think there's some pretty big games out there. But yeah. I'm gonna look up like a 256 gig SSD.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to throw a bomb at this guy. I have to Move everything. There we go.
Okay, you can get an NVMe, which is not the format that I think we need to be worrying about.
Okay, that didn't work.
We don't need NVMEs, I don't think. But $27 gets you like a pretty freaking fast hard drive. $17 gets you a 256 gig SSD. That is like standard laptop hard drive size, right? So that's $15, and then that's another $30 probably for the memory. So I think it's affordable. I think if we had stayed with cartridges since the 90s, and that's where we were at right now, individual video games would be at most $90. Consoles would be cheaper, I think. We wouldn't have any problems with storage space whatsoever.
Oh, this is ass, dude. Now I've got no money because I lost all of it dying twice. I don't like this section. This is a bad section. Game.
But then we would have went in the opposite direction of downloading media and virtual libraries. Not be there. Which a lot of people argue is just more convenient.
Wait, no, keep the base large because I don't want to lose more money, right? Yes. Oh, wait, no, I need more repair powder, actually.
But anyway, that does it for this episode of Couch Co-op.
Man.
Join us next time.
Where hopefully I can get out of the dungeon and we don't have to play a stomach because stomach sucks.
Round 2 is, hey, don't be mean to Stomach.
Alright,
I've been Peasant.
He's got to prove himself, but I've been Blade Master.
Everybody, stay comfy.
Woohoo!